Hey folks, welcome to another new episode. So today we are going to do some Nightmare Zone grinding, but I think we discovered from the last couple that I don't ever want to do an entire episode of just nothing but Nightmare Zone. First of all, it's super AFK, and second of all, there's no variance to what's happening, right? There's nothing to talk about. It's basically all going to be fast forward, which was pretty close to some of those early agility videos, but I kind of want to keep something interesting happening. So sometime in this episode, we're going to do at least one of these mini quests. And I'm going to limit Nightmare Zone to 1 or 2 sessions, depending on how long they take. I do need to do a little bit of it because I've got some work to do. Before I do that, though, I would like to try something. I finally have mouse keys working. I figured out the settings that you could do to get the mouse key to jump the necessary number of pixels to go between 2 items. So I'm wondering how efficient it would be for me to do broad bolts. The plan would be to take broad bolts, craft them together, and then sell them, and hopefully roughly break even. My reason for wanting to do that, I would like to get to high level fletching so that I can make the blue dragonhide shield, which we just kind of need every advantage we can get right now. Also, having high fletching is going to be helpful for some other things too. I think it'll eventually let us make amethyst broad bolts, which is a good thing. So I'm going to go give that a shot. I only have 700 feathers, but if it seems like it's more efficient than clicking, I'm pretty good at getting into a rhythm of tapping stuff on the keyboard, not so good with moving a mouse. If it's more efficient than clicking, then before we pop in Nightmare Zone, I might do an hour or 2 of fletching grinding. We just have a lot of variables we need to suss out. Can it pay for itself? That sort of a thing. So let's go give it a try. Alright, moment of truth. Hold control, 6, 5. Oh yeah, that's very doable. I just gotta get the right rhythm. It's easy to screw up the rhythm, but okay, I'm going to mute and try to do this for a bit, and then maybe we'll go get feathers. Let me see if they sell first. They basically instantly sold. I think it's 55 coins per bolt when I buy the bolt packs, and then it's 1 coin per feather, if I recall correctly. So that should be doable. I just have to go buy 1,000,000 feathers. So I'm going to start working on that. Make sure that the cost of feather packs doesn't go up over time. This should be fairly quick, I think. Okay, so these bolt packs increase in stock in less than a second, so it's really stupid, but if I want to avoid paying too much for them, I have to buy each pack one by one. Goofy, but it seems to work. Fletching 63, holy shit. I've been experimenting with different ways to do the Windows mouse keys. Currently I'm holding down control with my pinky, and I'm using 2 fingers. I have my right index on the 5, and then my left middle finger and my right index on the 4 and the 6. I find that it's easier for me to alternate the double-click right, double-click left, double-click right, double-click left. If I do it with 2 fingers. The only problem is now my pinky is stretched all the way across the keyboard. Works pretty well, though. I don't know if I can do this for more than an hour at a time, so I'll just make this a task that we try to work on. I feel like in upcoming episodes after this one, I should try to make a routine. Okay, make sure you pick up all your daily stuff and do all of the farming you can, and do a contract and blah 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 blah. Don't forget to get your Nightmare Zone pickups. Which I don't think I have yet. No, not yet. Anyway, now we're going to find out if I'm actually making any money, or if I'm just breaking even, or if I'm losing some money. Last time I had 277,000 after selling the bolts. I did actually make a very small profit. That's neat. I think the only way for me to make a profit is to manually buy each pack by 1 at a time. Otherwise I lose some money, so I'll do this for another 30 minutes or so. We'll see where we end up. We get anything for 63 fletching? Immediately dismissed it. Ruby bolts. bolts. Oh, okay. I actually think those are relevant for me, maybe. Ruby bolt tips require 60 ranged, 63 fletching. Enchanted ruby bolts. Creating blood forfeit. Damage dealt to the target will be 20% of the opponent's current hit points. Oh. The cost of 10% of the player's current hit points. I wonder if that works. I wonder if that works in Song of the Elves. Do ruby bolts work? Song of the Elves. Whew, topped out at 300,000 XP per hour there if I got it really, really efficient with my clicking. That's kind of insane. Kind of insane. Looks like 70 is a good target for all this crap anyway, because we need 70 to get the Hard Kindaran Diary. Yeah. And that includes changing the Camelot teleport to the Sears Village Bank, which is a not insignificant upgrade. Teleport to Sherlock, more marks of grace, more reward points from Barbarian Assault. 10% increased likely chance that your Enchanted Bolt special effect will activate? Holy shit. I feel like it's worth doing the hard diaries just to get more Herblore XP, right? I could pump all those lamps onto Herblore and then maybe actually get closer to be able to make Ceradomin brews, but I really just have this feeling that brews are not going to happen. Ah, I've tapped out the Broadbolts market. They're down to 59 coins. Well, good a time as any to bail on it for now and come back to it later. Price come back up. Go ahead and head over to Nightmare Zone. I'm going to cap that at between 1 and 2 Nightmare Zone runs. So a run I think is about an hour and a half to 2 hours. And we'll evaluate what the situation is. I need to double check overload potions. When does... Oh, they just sold. Okay, well, that's not that big of a deal then. And to see at what level ranges overload potions get better. 74? Oh, I'm already at 74 for strength. Okay. So I should probably stop at 75. Actually, I make about 30k per set of Broadbolts. I need gold anyway for construction and smithing, so it's not a ton. I actually should figure out what that equals per hour. I should try to get a defender too. I don't really need a shield in this. Maybe I should do that before I go in here. How does that work again? Hold on. Defender. Cyclops in the Warriors Guild. Oh, probably need food. Games necklace. Just bring 20 tuna potatoes. I mean, I don't know what's going on in there. And I guess I'll bring a emergency teleport. Ooh, a piece of candy. I'm just thinking if I'm going to be in there like auto-attacking stuff, I want my passive strength to be as high as possible and stuff that I can like conceivably get my hands on, you know? Completed a hard task in the Falador area. New music track, Warriors Guild. A full set of armor. 2 points per HP. So we want to do black armor. I think I have a black armor suit still. Maybe I sold it. If not, I can get it back. Black full helm, black plate body, black plate legs. Black full helm, plate body. Does it have to be plate legs? You need legs, you can't use a skirt. That's trash. Those are mime legs. Well, shit. I get plate legs. Al-Kharid or the Champions Guild. Alright. Seems to work just fine. I need to get tokens so I can go to the roof so I can fight the Cyclops so I can get defenders to drop, I guess. I like doing this because it's still leveling the skills I want to level, but it's not Nightmare Zone. We'll see how far we can take it. How AFK I can be up in there. So I do have some work I need to get done. Oh, there's totally a bank in here. That's super convenient. It's going pretty well. I think I get like 1 minute for every 10 tokens, so I currently have 32 minutes of time fighting the Cyclopses. I'm gonna just keep doing it until I finish the current stream task I'm working on, and then I'll switch to something else. Let me go ahead and switch to different food. Do not need to waste my tuna potatoes on this, especially since I'm so close to a bank. I just got up to 1,000. That seems pretty good. Let me try going upstairs and checking out how hard these Cyclopses are. I'm probably going to bring half swordfish, half tuna potatoes. Okay, so one of the others is better. Oh, that's great. Give it a shot. If you haven't shown me your defender proving your prowess as a warrior, I'll release some Cyclops and might drop bronze defenders to start with until you show me another. Okay. Oh, they're not multi-combat. Gotcha. It's level 76 and level 56 ones. Okay. Hit points, 77. Looking pretty good. 80 would be nice. Not too much more than that, though, if I'm not doing Ceradome and Bruise. Hey, there's the Bronze Defender. I need to add that to my list. Now we gotta go for the next one. Iron Defender, I think? I just realized that RuneLite has a thing where you can press Alt, like in Diablo or something, to see items on the ground that you have hidden, and then you can hide or unhide them without having to type the name. It's pretty convenient. Start doing that for stuff that's trash loot for me. Hey, and there's the Iron Defender. That's at kill count 146, so we should have had it by kill count 100. Or at least it's a 1 in 50 drop, I should say. Wait, did I pick it up? I don't see it. Hold on. Gross, did I not get it? Oh no, it's still there. Don't despawn! Okay, whew. Hey, there's our lucky steel defender. Very cool. So that's making up for getting a bad drop rate earlier, I feel like. 160, we should have had 3 at 150. Still have quite a few to go. That's the first one with a melee strength bonus. Guessing it's still not worth replacing the shield? I could try it, I've got food out the butt. It's like doing Nightmare Zone, except interesting things can happen at a 1 in 50 chance every time something dies. We will go back to Nightmare Zone, because I can't get quite as much work done during this. Alright, we should have 5 defenders as of this kill. We have 3 defenders, so not great. Maybe we'll get some lucky drops soon. Just ran out of tokens, gotta go kill some more things. Strength 75, awesome. It's getting 125,000 to the next level. Alright, I think it's time to do accuracy. I'm really dry right now. We're at 313 kills. We should have 6 defenders, and we have 3. Not great. Hey, all I had to do was complain, and it dropped. Hooray! Right, pop out, show her that, and then come back in. Go restock while I'm at it. Hey, Mithril Defender, almost back to back from the black one. Oh, holy shit, first one I killed after the Mithril dropped the Adamant. They heard me. The game heard me bitching. Thanks, game. I appreciate it. And we just need a Rune after that. Right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 325 kills. That's the power of math. I'm really excited to bring this thing into the Nightmare Zone. I should have gotten it earlier because I qualified for this place a bit ago, but I was too busy with other shit. Oops. Trying for the Rune Defender, I'm betting. Release those Cyclops. Not sure when you're ready. Okay. Hopefully we'll get lucky. Then we gotta go down to the basement and try to get the dragon one, which I think I'm gonna go for. This is a pretty comparable XP rate per hour to Nightmare Zone. It's a little bit worse because I don't have the overload potions, but I'm bringing my super attack, super strength potions up here, and that seems to be bringing us pretty close. I think down in Nightmare Zone we get like 53k an hour, here I'm getting like 45k an hour, and interesting shit is happening, so... Wow, Rune Defender. I basically just got 3 back-to-back. Fantastic. So I could technically stop there, but let me look into how the Dragon Defender works. Dragon Defender. Player must show a Rune Defender to Lorelei once to gain permanent access to the Cyclops in the chamber. The basement of the Warriors Guild, okay. I'm actually going to go take a quick break before we do this, so I'll be back in a few seconds. Alright, I'm back. Let's go try to get this Dragon Defender. I might have to switch my gear out. I don't know if the one I have right now, is going to be good enough, since I think they're a little bit more difficult. But, We'll give it a try either way. Oh, I won't do it now, but I should see how far I can take that master clue, because I think I meet all the prerequisites for it now. And we gotta do that hard clue also. Oh shit, I hope that these Cyclops guys don't have a chance of dropping. Drops. Son of a bitch. Oh, they totally do. Oh, shit. Well, probably missed out on at least one drop while I was doing all that. Let me knock out my clue scroll real fast, and we'll come back here. Some tuna potatoes. And I'm going to bring the prayer book. Holy symbol, of course, ranged gear. Just go ahead and bring, assuming it's going to send us into the wilderness at some point. Just switch weapons, I guess. Oh, I don't have a total melee strength bonus of over 100. I have it like 99. Small island CLP. Acquire spade. Hey, we got the casket. Let me go make room for it. Alright, drum roll, what we getting? A couple pages, some teleports, some purple candies, Bandos, Guthix pages. Honorable blessing. Okay, I showed her a rune defender, it's letting me in. We'll have to go out and get more tokens soon. This is a 1 in 100 drop, so when we get the kill count to 430, that's when we should have gotten it to drop. Tooth half of key. I think I have like 6 of those in one loop. Hey, I need to hold on to this Adamant square shield. This is the one that I alked forever ago in the worm thing. It's comes up in a medium clue and a hard clue. Got a second Adamant square shield, and I need a total of 2. One for a medium, one for a hard clue, so I don't have to go back and track down a worm. Very cool. Attack 71. 4 to go. We're at 74 kill count, so hopefully we'll get another 26. Oh my god, it's tooth half of key number 7. I was flipping a coin every time I roll that table and just have a really bad luck streak. Are you serious? I just got another tooth half a key. I will check the bank, but I think I have like 8 of those in like one loop. Hey, Dragon Defender. It is done. It looks way cooler than all the other defenders. What was our kill count total? We had to kill a total of 475 Cyclops. If we had to, let's see. I'm just curious how we turned out, because I think we went pretty dry on the Dragon Defender. So we had 50, 100, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, plus 1 and 100 is 450. So that's actually not too bad. That's about 24 more. We certainly didn't get lucky on it, but right, let's check it out. It's pretty neat looking. The main thing that's neat about it is its stats. It's a melee bonus of +6. Decent defense bonuses, actually. The defense bonuses are pretty competitive with a shield. You'd still use the shield if you really needed survivability, but I feel like I'm going to default to having this for most melee content and only really bust out the shield if I'm really worried about taking lots of damage. Yeah, this is pretty grand. I'm a big fan that we went to the trouble of getting this. It's going to make Nightmare Zone better. Now, it did take almost all of this episode, so we will not be doing Nightmare Zone like I said we would. We will come back to that next time. What I am going to do now is quickly go and do my farming runs to close out the episode. And then I think next episode will start basically immediately with some Nightmare Zone, because I do have some work that I got to get done. Let me confirm how many of these tooth halves of key I have. I think it's comical. Did I put them in the trash too? Am I just blind? I have 8 tooth half of key and 1 loop half of key. Just really bad coin flips is how I interpret that. Alright, well, I don't think there's going to be anything terribly exciting or interesting about this farming run. I guess maybe the Belladonna is a possibility that something cool will happen there and we'll get something really good. But other than that, not too much. So it'll mostly just be fast-forwarded, but if anything crazy happens, I'll pop in to speak up. I built all those birdhouses and didn't put anything in them. Son of a bitch. I should head back there at the end of this farming run and fill them. Why does it say built? Oh, shit. Fruit trees are not done. It's a cool little... It got fast-forwarded, I'm sure there's a neat little fanfare for checking the cactus. I'm just going to leave it up and pick its spines. We need cactus spines for protecting yew trees? Is that right? Something like that. 10 spines for yew tree. Hey, so this is an extreme bummer. I just had a blue screen, and I guess I lost about 30 seconds. So I'll review what I was doing before we lost it. You think you probably saw me over here by the snape grass. I just went back and watched the VOD again. I finished harvesting the snape grass, got some farming XP, finished harvesting the cabbages. I haven't turned those in yet. Let me fix this disease report. I've been sitting here AFK waiting for my streaming machine to come back up. I never put any potion on it or anything. Compost, I should say. I haven't gotten the farming contract yet. I was literally just walking over to the bank and the seed vault to deposit some stuff when I turned over and my screen had blue screened. But I lost more time from because as soon as I saw the blue screen, I just stopped playing. But I lost more time than that. Whatever. There's nothing I can do about it. It's just a bummer. At least it wasn't anything super important. It wasn't a boss fight or something. But I'm sure you can imagine what it would have looked like for me to have harvested the snape grass and this cabbage allotment and planted this limport plant. Super compelling stuff. Oh shit, I had no idea I could store saplings in here. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. It feels like it makes more sense to just prepare all of the tree seeds as saplings, right? Okay, I'm ready to move on. I want to check this limpwort plant. I guess it grows crazy fast. It wasn't offline for that long. Hey, Belladonna worked. Very cool. You need gloves for this. You damage yourself, right? Alright. Achievement diary. Did a hard task in the lumberjack drainer area. Alright. So I think I was looking into this before. And it sounded like I could actually finish the hard diary, which gives me a bonus to XP from Tears of Guthix, which sounds great. Unlimited teleports to the cabbage patch. Antique lamp worth 15k XP. Access to a shortcut from Lumberjack Swamp to the desert. That's nice too. Yeah, I might want to do that. 100 Tears of Guthix in one visit. Easy. 59 Runecraft. Fuck yeah. Oh. Well, my dreams have shattered. Bones to Peaches. Which I believe involves a shitload of grinding. Oh, that's sad. Well, I might try it at some point. It seems like Bones to Peaches is a useful spell to have, but it also seems like grinding for it is hell on earth, so what are you gonna do? I guess I'm gonna throw another Belladonna seed. Wow. Lots of XP from yew trees. Farming 63. You can now grow Belladonna. That's neat. Who needs tithe farm, right? Just do your tree runs every day, I guess. This doesn't even count all those fruit trees I planted. Achievement diary task, but Varrock diary. Hard, maybe? Chop yew logs in Varrock and burn them at the top of the Varrock church. Church in the northeast corner of the city. Let me try to do that really quick. So I don't plan to replant this tree. Grab a tinderbox real quick. Okay, so one of the Varrock things is, what tree is this thing that work? I'm confused. Burn them at the top of the church, okay. One of the Varrock things is, farming 68, getting 2 yew roots from a planted yew tree. Makes me not want to replant in that spot until I can get up to, I think I need 68 farming, which I could boost to, but I'm not within range of boosting yet. It's a really weird objective, but okay. Yeah, so I'm not going to finish chopping down that tree. Thought process being, I'm going to want to do it when I can actually boost and get the roots off of it. Can do a tree slot open up. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, other tree patches. Valador. Oh my god, I keep trying to chop down this stump and the tree keeps regrowing. Taking forever. I want the roots. I can't just tell the guy to cut it down. Can I get this thing to chop down for the life of me? I'm just gonna have him clear it. It's frustrating, but... Those 3 trees I just planted, the 2 teaks and the mahogany, are like an entire farming level right now. So that's good news. That means that if I keep trying to do this Tears of Guthix thing, that farming's not going to be on the table, as long as I'm staying on top of these trees in the interim. Hunter's easy, because the XP rate is amazing. I don't ever really mind leveling Hunter. I'm going to start after leveling up skills beyond their best point cap, other than just runecraft, like fishing. But I don't think that's going to be too terribly punishing, and I think we need, like, I think we need about base 70s to do all the hard diaries. And I want to do that anyway, just so we have something to work toward until I feel confident to go and try the Grandmaster quests. Let's see if we can get the Lumbridge hard diary by next week. It might be pushing it. It seems pretty insane to have to get Bones to Peaches, but again, Bones to Peaches seems like it's pretty good for being self-sustaining when you're doing stuff that's melee. Like, it would have helped a lot with those Cyclops. Could have just ate the bones they were dropping, basically, and not left the room. Okay, I think my farming runs are complete. I just have to run back through now and open up all those herb boxes from Nightmare Zone. The next episode will open with a few hours from Nightmare Zone. So I did the calculation earlier. If we wanted to get to 70 herb lore just based on Quarm, which gives about 120 XP per herb, I would need 3,249 of them. I have 193. So yeah, herb lore is going to be a bitch and a half, and I think that getting the hard diaries and putting every single lamp on it is going to help a lot. I wish I would have not temporarily started lamping prayer, but I don't think we ended up doing that many of them. Just curious if I add up my just raw herb count. We have about 1,000. I have 1,222 herbs, almost all of which are worse than Quarm, right? So even if I just count all of my herbs, it doesn't even equal the number I would need from the one herb that gives me the most XP per use. It's going to be a slog. We're going to have to do this herb box thing, I think, every single day, and herb lore will be the very last skill we get to 70. So it's possible that we'll be just fine as far as having the combat stats and the gear and stuff to be able to handle the 3 Grandmaster quests just from getting to herb lore 70. I originally was hoping that once we got to hour 600, it would be another 100 hours before we get to do the Grandmaster quest, but I think it's going to be more like 200 or 300 hours just for those last 3 quests. We'll start to revisit as we get to the end of it. Also, I know I promised I'd do a mini quest this episode, and I didn't. I'm so sorry. I had too much other shit going on. We'll do them eventually. At least I can title this episode Dragon Defender. The last 2 episodes, I don't know what I titled them, because they're both just Nightmare Zone grinding, right? Last 2 or 3 episodes, even. So, the goal is to have a title, more so than to actually do a mini quest each time. To have done something that's unique and interesting that isn't just repeating a grind we've done a million times before, but there may be some mini quests in the upcoming episodes. But next episode, for sure, for real, we'll start with a few hours of Nightmare Zone, and then we'll find out what we're doing after that. See you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.